feel like I don't know what it is with you when we're always talking about sports here. Because we're still trying to. Hi, folks. Dumb fans here. We got Amro, we got Harp. Dumb fans. New logo. Spurt show. Because we're dumb fans. We don't know how to spell. I was talking to you on the phone today because we're going to do 2 pods today, right?
Yes.
We're going to talk about that. But you were like, no one wants to talk about football.
I didn't say no one wants to talk about football. I just thought that football season, it's kind of quiet right now. There is a little bit going on.
There's a little bit going on, yeah.
I know your Bears are at the center of the
They're
center
moving
of the
the city of
universe.
Chicago to Indiana, okay? They moved the whole city.
Oh,
The whole city is moving to Indiana, absolutely, yeah. It's treason, actually. What's the charters say in the National Treasure?
Chicago's moving to Indy?
Okay, so the talk is, let's get into it. Let's get into it here. So some of the news here with some football stuff. The talk is that the Bears franchise is going to be playing out of Indiana.
Oh, really? I actually didn't hear this.
Okay.
So what about Soldier Field then?
I guess they're going to make a parking lot? Who knows? You got to thank the government there in Chicago. Way to go, local government in Chicago. Terrible decisions. This is the worst thing. How can you have a team playing in a different state?
Oh, maybe they're thinking that we haven't won in this state. Maybe moving to another state might help them. I actually, as a Bears fan, I would be like, okay, maybe this will work.
Yeah, that'll work. Why don't they move Seattle to Hawaii?
Well, I mean,
why don't they just do that? Yeah, Alaska.
Seattle wins. Why would they move Seattle?
We'll call it the Seattle Alaska Seabirds. How does that sound?
Seattle wins. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Chicago's in a little bit of a rut here. They need to change stuff up.
Like and subscribe if you guys have been watching the show at all. We talk about everything regarding what's going on in the Olympics, hockey. We're talking football today. I've been distraught with this news. I think everybody in Chicago, considering the year that they've had, where it's been 12 years of misery.
So how serious is this? Is this just a thing that they're...
I think it's pretty much a done deal.
When are they moving? Next season?
I think so. I think it's
no.
as soon as next season, yeah, absolutely.
This would have been bigger news. I didn't hear anything about this.
This has been news all year. This has been news all year.
So where in Indiana are they moving
Apparently
to?
it's 30 minutes from town, so 30-minute drive.
Oh, from Chicago.
From Chicago, yeah.
Okay, I know.
I think it's called Hammond, Indiana.
I know the states are really close. Illinois and
You're from Chicago, aren't you?
I have family in Chicago.
Yeah, he's got
I'm
family
not
in
from Chicago, but I know
mob money.
but I know Illinois and Indiana are really close.
Yeah.
And then Wisconsin's just
Nobody cares about Wisconsin.
but they're to the left. Indiana's down below. Yeah. But I didn't know that. Oh, this was actually a serious thing. But what's going on with Soldier Field then? Is it tearing it down?
I mean, in terms of like the official news, we can look it up here. But yeah, this has been the talk for the better part of the week. And I think it seems to be the case now with the relocation.
Oh, wow.
But you didn't hear anything.
Ownership changing or the same ownership?
Well, I think that's no, the ownership's not. The ownership's in favor of this. They're the ones that want to move in. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. So, yeah, Bears' potential move to Indiana takes step forward as effort to build stadium in Illinois lingers. So they can't get any public money in Illinois.
So this is not going to happen for a couple of years if they don't even have a stadium in place.
Might as well do it next year. Rip the Band-Aid off, huh? Ask Oakland how they're feeling right now.
Those Raiders fans are crazy, though. They'll cheer for the Raiders anywhere.
The Bears fans aren't nuts?
No, they are too. They are too.
As a fan, I think all fans of the Chicago Bears should drive out to Indiana, park outside the stadium, and watch the game. Just stare at the stadium. Don't even go inside. This is how you stand up to bullies like politicians.
Well, you should be out there too then.
I'm not going now. It's still in the works. We don't know. Anything can happen. Right? Who knows what's going to happen, right? I have no idea. So, I mean, that's been making headlines. In terms of player personnel, some things have already been coming in here. So, Kenneth Walker III might be on his way out here from your Seattle Birds here.
Yeah, and I'm shocked about that, actually. I know Charbonnet's their guy. They really like him. But he's injured. They're saying he's not going to be back till November, December. That's going almost like into the last couple of weeks of the season.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. I don't know why they don't just franchise tag him.
Players don't technically like that.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
But at least you get to keep him for a year, and then you can make a decision. You got Charbonneau coming back.
Why is this not an obvious decision now? He was an MVP.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. You have
Trade
to keep
Charbonneau.
him.
Okay, you trade him. If you're gonna have to go with one, you can get a running back in the draft to work behind Kenneth Walker III with that offensive scheme.
Yeah, you can, but he's really good. Charbonnet's really good.
Kenneth Walker's also really good.
No, I understand that.
You can't have Mulhart.
You can.
You can't have Mulhart.
You franchise tag Walker. You keep Charbonnet. Charbonnet comes back. Okay, you see how his season goes. Walker's goes. If he's declining or if they're worried about something, I don't know what they're thinking. But then at that point you can decide. Keep him for one more year.
Running backs want to get paid. Okay, that is basically what.
Because they have a
shorter
career.
window.
Yeah,
so it's a running back league now. Again, in the NFL, if you don't have a running back, it's a problem now for your offense. So in his case, I think the Seattle Seahawks are actually doing the nice thing about this. They're like, look, you're off your rookie deal. You had a huge
because he deserves to get paid. He's an MVP.
They feel like they have someone in Charbonnet, and they can let a guy like that walk. I think it's a huge mistake.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see if what they do with him. I hope they keep him. I hope he stays for next year. Run it back, no pun intended, with Walker and try to win it again.
Yeah, so I mean, I think I'm not going to make any bold predictions right now, but last place in the division seems possible for Seattle now without a star running back. Darnold's not for real.
That defense. Who's gonna Who's gonna challenge them? The 49ers?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows, Hart? Anything can happen. This is football, right? Well, we certainly figured that out. We were degenerate gamblers. Couldn't figure out a winning week for us at all.
I think it was 6 weeks we were winless. That first 6 weeks, I was like, I almost gave up on football betting.
Yeah. Place your bets. Any bet tips put in the comments below when you're watching the show. We can use all the help we can get. Because we don't know what we're doing.
And our betting site was down today.
Yeah. Oh, was it down today?
Yeah, it was.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill,
Released.
free agent.
Yeah, released. Miami's also doing the right thing here. I feel like they don't have anybody to give him the ball.
Yeah.
He is clearly going to cause a lot of problems. He's probably one of those guys who's like, I'm going to be a huge problem for you. So, 23 mil, pay me out. I'm gone. And then that's it.
And the obvious choice, go back to the Chiefs.
Is it obvious?
I think so. The Chiefs need the weapons. But what I've heard is what they said. Andy Reid said that they're unsure about Tyreek.
Yeah, it was very dynamic 5-6 years ago. I think when he was there with them originally.
That combo, Mahomes and Tyreek.
Yeah, of course. I think with Kelsey up in the air right now in terms of where he's going to be, the retirement, they have to do something because their window is not closed, but it is closing. So they need a weapon that Mahomes can throw to.
I don't think it closes until Mahomes is past his prime.
Yeah,
I think if you have Mahomes, you're always going to be in it.
I think they do have wide receivers that they haven't utilized though. We didn't have a healthy Worthy. And then, healthy Rice, sorry, not Worthy.
Oh, yeah, Rashee Rice, yeah.
Rashee Rice. So Rice, Worthy, and Thornton, low-key, Thornton comes in clutch when you need a third bet parlay.
That's all he comes in clutch for. And even that, sometimes he's not even on the field.
Hey, he came in though, didn't he? He came in.
The one time, okay, I'll give it to you. He came in the one time.
He came in. Thornton, I endorse you. You are in Amro's good books for players. So I think they low-key do have the weapons there. I wouldn't mind seeing him, or maybe even Evans. There's some talk with Evans in Buffalo. Buffalo might be interesting. Tyreek Hill in Buffalo.
Yeah. The Buffalo definitely needs something.
Yeah.
Allen needs the weapons. Also, I heard about Kyler Murray. They're saying they might trade him, and there's rumors that maybe there's a potential trade of Kyler Murray leaving Arizona and them kind of resetting.
Good. Nobody thinks about Arizona at all. I certainly don't. I forgot they have a football team there.
You had them high last year before the season started. Remember?
Let me finish my thought. Betting wise, if you're taking Kyler Murray on the ground, he'll get you 30.
but
He'll get you 30.
You had the
Then you parlay Thornton.
you had Arizona high though.
I did
before the season.
I was very disappointed with their offense, but I also think that in a league now where mobility is king, he should be more successful than what he is.
Yeah.
Should be. I mean, you look at Jaden Daniels, Mahomes. You know, there's a lot of mobile. We're not going to count Cincinnati. Sorry.
He's great.
Yeah, sure. But I feel like mobile quarterbacks is a boon right now, but he can't find any success. So yeah,
because he doesn't. I think he needs a fresh start, and Arizona needs a fresh start. I think it's a good move, and there's potential like landing spots for him.
Yeah. So I think what you do is you look at, if I'm the Jets, I look at them. If I'm
Dolphins
with
well,
if it was going to be Dolphins, they would have done that already.
But with
Tyreek.
Yeah, but with their what's his name? He's always
Tua.
Yeah, Tua's always in concussion protocol.
Yeah, that's true.
Raiders,
yeah.
Geno Smith had a terrible season.
So let me understand. I don't think they're going to trade. I think they're in division though. I don't think they're going to trade in division.
No, they're not in division.
Are they? They see each other probably.
They're definitely not in division.
No, probably not division. But so yes, I think if we're looking to trade him out of division, if I'm the Jets, I think he'd be perfect for the Jets. My opinion.
I think your career dies with it going to the Jets.
Well, it depends, right? If you're Justin Fields, you were always terrible. It didn't matter.
So that's a combo you would have. You would have Murray and Fields.
I'm bashing Justin Fields.
Okay.
Thank you. If you're Justin Fields, and this is a PSA for all organizations in the NFL, you cannot win with him. He will not throw the ball. He refuses to throw the ball. In fact, he is unaware of what the position of quarterback is. He's a glorified running back that you put in pivot.
But he's a great running quarterback. Like he gets yards.
He's great running. End of sentence.
He can throw the ball as well.
Where's he throwing it?
He needs to be put in a better position. He needs more weapons.
He was a part of the Bears' comeback.
That's why you're sour about it, because it was always the Bears.
I defended him. Who defended this guy? I defended him year after year until the final 2 years when I knew Caleb Williams was coming around the corner.
Threw him right under the bus.
Right under the bus. So I had odds that they were going to get rid of him and then draft Caleb Williams. And then you get Thornton in on the third.
Thornton's getting a lot of airtime right now.
You got to get those sneaky receivers who can get you the best payouts. You know what I mean? They're like 9 or 10 on the depth chart there, especially on whatever your sports book.
The Cole Kmets of the world.
Cole Kmets. Yeah, he pulled out too. He's probably on his way out too.
Yeah, he's probably.
He's not the number one tight end though.
Who's the other guy that they have that's been really good now?
Yeah, he had a huge playoffs. It runs.
I think he's the Loveland.
Loveland, yeah.
Yeah, he's the next guy for sure. He's their first tight end.
I mean, he was all over, definitely all over. Not the last game, but the game previous on their run there. He was all over it. I mean, I knew that because we took Kmet. And we were supposed to take Loveland. So. But I thought they were going to use Loveland as a decoy. That was my whole thing. We're just terrible gamers. We're just really bad at it. So yeah, there's some action right now. The NFL is definitely making some waves in terms of like particular news. So in my mind, I think that when it comes to player movement, Seattle probably has some things to work out then. I think the offense is probably going to be the same. I like Charbonnet a lot.
Yeah.
But if I'm teams right now, I'm trying to make sure that my running back situation is looking really good. And if I have some offensive weapons out there, you know, if I'm Buffalo, if I'm Cincinnati, if I'm trying to like look at what's available right now. These guys don't become available. Evans doesn't become available. Tyreek Hill does not become available. They're out there. So I think that this is the time to make that push and do it early.
Now, as Tyreek being a free agent now, he's kind of has his choice of where he wants to go. Who knows if he wants to go to bad weather Buffalo and play there. But even though it's a new stadium now, but I think he would be a great fit in Buffalo. Him and Josh Allen would be a dynamic duo.
Deal, though, where he's going?
No, I don't think it's going to be long term. I think it'll be like a 2-3 year contract. I don't see it being more than that.
Yeah.
With Tyreek. And he's coming off an injury. It was a season-ending injury. Who knows what the status of his injury is?
Yeah.
So teams are going to be a little a little worried about signing him.
I think he's a stud. I think
He's a stud.
stud.
When he's playing, he's a stud.
there's enough great quarterbacks out there that they can get something out of him. If I'm Kenneth Walker III, where am I going? Because I've done everything I need to do in Seattle. So now at this point, it's about money.
I'm staying in Seattle. I'm running it back. If I mean, I hope they make it work, but
He wants $100 million. He wants $100 million contract.
but you win a Super Bowl with one team. Don't you want to go back to back? As a sports fan and a casual player, if I win something, I want to come back with that same team and do it again.
Yeah.
I don't want to go somewhere else.
Yeah, as a sports fan, as a casual observer. If I'm him, I want to give max dollars. I go to the biggest moneymaker there is, the Jets. Pay him. They'll pay him max dollars. He'll break his ankle. First minute of the play for first down. And then
So just have your one championship and then call it quits, pretty much?
Hall of Famer. He could be a Hall of Famer tomorrow. Games played to race championships.
I get the whole set your family's life up for like 2-3 generations. For 2-3 generations, but there's got to be something to going back to back or becoming like a dynasty somewhere.
I think that most situations with the NFL, because the contracts are so difficult to get out of, a lot of these guys are hamstrung to that idea, right? Like Seattle had a chance to go back to back, right?
And they almost did.
And they almost did, but that didn't happen, obviously. But those guys were on like entry-level deals, like for the most part. In this case, the contracts for the Seattle right now are really good. I mean, you're gonna have to pay Darnold. I feel like there's gonna be some money that you're gonna have to pay him. And then obviously they got some studs there that are going to want some pay raises. Like, you had Kenneth Walker III on a great deal for his rookie contract.
Yeah.
And then, so in my mind, I think there's going to be teams out there that will pay top dollar
definitely
just to secure their running game, because it's a running back league. You need to have that weapon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you need a great running back.
I'm running into a car crash every time. If I'm a running back, I'm like, you're telling me my job is to run into that every time, like every play almost.
But that's what they choose to do. It's not like they come to a team and
why
then
do they choose to do it?
Because they get paid a lot. I mean, the money's there.
Pick up the phone, Jets. You know you want to. Give him a call. Get Rodgers back there. Let's
So does Rodgers stay in Pittsburgh?
I think Rodgers. I think he's just a wanderer now. Like he's like in a big Sherpa outfit, and like he's got a huge beard, and he'll like walk on to Cincinnati. Like I can throw a ball.
Did Pittsburgh hire? What's that coach that they had in Green Bay?
Oh yeah, so I think it was a.
So Rodgers is a big fan of that coach. So if they hired him, I think Rodgers goes back to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, so I think I know the story you're talking about here. So they did release Mike McCarthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's a Mike McCarthy fan, and I think that's a horrible decision because McCarthy sucks. He's a terrible coach. But hey, you know what, Pittsburgh?
Hey, if it works with Rodgers,
I can't figure out Pittsburgh. They have such a cherished history. And in my mind, that they were able to go from Favre, championship, Rodgers, championship, and now I've got my teams mixed up here, actually. So it was Ben Roethlisberger. Thank you. Dumb. Dumb fan.
So Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger. Yeah.
He should be a convicted criminal, but he got away. But
multi-time winning Super Bowl champion,
or that.
So I think at that point they don't technically get rid of coaches.
No. They've only.
They hang on to their coaches.
Yeah, I think they've only had like I forgot what the stat was, but. Coaching changes maybe like 3 or 4 in the last like 20 years or something.
It's a storied franchise that way. So in my mind, McCarthy, if you tell me McCarthy's going to be the guy for the next 10 years, I'm going to say you're lying. There's no way.
I think he just stays with Rodgers. I think they brought him in because Rodgers likes him. When Rodgers leaves or retires, I think McCarthy goes too.
There's so many lateral moves.
If they're not doing well.
There's so many lateral moves here. Just cut ties with Rodgers, draft, get yourself a quarterback. Start fresh. Make McCarthy the guy, sure, but get him his quarterback. And I think that would be...
Do they have a high enough pick to get a good QB? I say stick it out with Rodgers one more year. If it doesn't work out, then draft the next year.
Bring in Tyreek Hill, Kenneth Walker III. Make yourself a super team.
Yeah, there you
They'll
go.
Be a contender tomorrow. The big three.
You got DK there already.
Yeah. Oh, your DK's there too. That's right. Yeah. No, I think I'm going to put down hard cash. He's going to the Jets. Okay. So one more thing to watch in terms of teams. We talked about player movement. I think because we're based here in Vancouver. If you're a fan and you see something like that with the Chicago Bears, just to go back to that topic there, I just want to touch on it. I'm a big Bears fan.
Okay.
We saw the Grizzlies go.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't talk a lot of basketball yet. We do love to talk about basketball, but you know, I think there's something to be said about the valuations of these sports teams now, because at the time, like we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Today, these teams are now in the billions. So, I think we're going to be moving towards more conglomerates. When it comes to ownership, like this single ownership business with NFL might be going the way of the dodo bird.
Yeah.
The next 10 to 15 years. Mm-hmm. And you might see more of this happening with teams moving in locations.
Yeah, you might be right. But the other part of that is like where they're moving to, it's that affordability and the building this stadium for them. Like, is it plausible? Will they fund it? What's going to happen that way? So that's why when you brought up that story, like you have Soldier Field there. It didn't make any sense to me when you said, yeah, they might be moving to Indiana. Why though? Like it still doesn't make sense to me. You have a stadium, Indiana. You're going to build something, like unless I could see it was a dying franchise that doesn't have fans. I mean, you got Bears have fans everywhere.
Well, allegedly,
Oakland was. I mean, they were almost bankrupt. That's why they moved.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly the politicians there in Chicago is a billionaire. Like none of these billionaires want to put up their own money. They want to get equity from government and work in hand with local government to try and get tax dollars to help pay for this kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But as a fan, it just sucks. Yeah, because I feel like relocation may be a thing we see more of if this happens and the Bears do move, which I suspect they will. So.
Really, I don't think they will. And if they do, I don't think it's for another 2, 3, 4 years.
Okay, I'll bet you $1 million. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there. Please comment. Let us know about if you have any stories of relocation from city. I'm assuming we have people all over the world watching this, and give us your thoughts with that. And we'll keep coming back every week talking football because you know we're just in that dead period right now until the start of the season. Because there's football season, dead, nothing, and then football season. That's what we live for. Dumb fans, right here. Amro, Harp, like and subscribe.